out of this. They are out and going into losers quarters now.
Yeah, well, I'll be playing as Spider Boy later.
Ooh, that would be a match I would like to see. And just to clarify,
updates, Silent Fury has beaten Ambi by way, which means that Silent Fury is in top 6.
just to clarify, if you guys seen the updates here on bracket, we are only doing top 6. And we will be going on to Dakota and Bendy. How do you feel about this matchup?
I am gonna be completely honest with you. It is soon our Lord's year 2024, and we are still seeing crewmate be played in brackets, and that is absolutely phenomenal. Let's hop right into crewmate versus Torga D.
Well, what are you trying to say about crewmate here?
I'm saying they're a little sus. Anyway, let's hop right into the game. Let's see what kind of gaming they are cooking.
We have the name switch up, but we got Bendy as the sussest among us, and we have Dakota with Torga.
Dakota has been playing a lot of Torga, especially I've been aware he's wanted to play for serious brackets quite a bit, and he has been cooking with this turtle as well. But let's see if Bendy can make some turtle soup instead of whatever it is that Dakota wants to.
Okay. A lot of the best thing about Torga is a lot of their down special, their armor, being able to hold that shield, just taking one hit, means so much in Workshop with not a lot of multi-hits. So maybe that's why they went crewmate with good fare.
I think Bendy just wanted to play crewmate this.
You know, I want to give more credit, alright? I want to make Workshop look good here. And going for the spike there very early, trying to get up.
I think it's very in the spirit of Workshop to pick something you think is good. I'm gonna be honest.
Ooh. Down strong.
Really good for Dakota right out the gate here.
Ooh, great parry. Just missing the 4 strong there.
Not really getting to do a whole lot of that tornado. Let's see. Okay, the button is active.
The worst trade. I actually got to play against Bendy just yesterday and saw their crewmate gameplay. I'm kind of impressed how much they were able to use Bear. And nice raw op strong there.
Okay, now we're seeing a really nice sense of conversion here from Dakota. See if you can keep it running. Faking it out with the bomb. Okay, some less damage. So this is getting pretty close to being able to confirm it to KO.
Yeah, crewmate is kind of a light character. 92% is not good, especially with that up strong. Is devastating, and that up air. I like that Dakota is just taking it slow. You know, it doesn't have to push the pace when they don't need to. Amazing
oh my God,
parry.
That parry was another parry.
We got an emergency meeting going on. 80%. I think that bomb really screwed with the timing there. Using that vent, now they don't have it.
Well, that's really bad. This could in fact lead to us dying because they have to hold in. They have to hold all this damage. Still okay, allowed to land, but a lot of damage on the board. Fantastic roll and read.
Okay, 114. Nice button.
Fantastic button usage. Now Bendy is even out the stocks, and honestly, this is still perfectly doable for Bendy.
Especially with button in play, like Bendy has very creative uses of the button. Just making sure that the opponent like gets their timing or spacing screwed up. Movement is so important in this game, and just to have crewmate to drag you in is devastating.
Yeah. Especially someone that usually has a lot of very tight, pretty precise movement as Dakota. Messing that up can be pretty huge. Like, disrupting that can mess them up really badly. Oh! Oh my God, Dakota! Bro's the Canadian sniper out here. Oh my God.
There's no way that I'll finish it like that. Oh my god, I did not expect that snipe at all.
Dakota out here laying that pipe bomb in Bendy's mailbox. And that game is over.
Surprise.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Fantastic
good.
play. Okay, we're gonna be seeing Crystal Oasis? Is that what they called this map?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Crystal Oasis. I still got it. I may be old, but I still got it.
You're doing better than me. I wouldn't have known. I would have been like Olympia stage.
Yeah. Alright, already we're seeing a pretty even game. We have that tornado set up. I don't know if Dakota's going to be able to get anything nice off of that just yet. And now we're seeing some pretty decent damage with the jungle.
It feels like a very awkward spot, and I shouldn't have said anything.
And it immediately gets up and off of it. Oh, baits! Gets a little bit of a parry bait there by hitting that platform instead. The button is out in center stage. Dakota doesn't really get to properly use, but at least denies it. This is a rough situation for Bendy. Never mind. JK hits them with the vent.
Nothing is going right. We're getting cursed out here. Oh.
What?
You got the keyboard disconnecting?
What happened? That's so unfortunate.
The sad thing about being on online bracket is we won't be able to tell like what had happened. We won't get any excuses, but it's fine. We're out here. The button is in play. Best thing about crewmate button is that okay, these bombs are just mad carrying.
Okay, so Dakota really likes putting pipe bombs in people's mailboxes, and he is converting a lot of kills off of them as well, delaying it as much as possible here, trying to just bait out that parry, because Bendy has been really good at parrying specifically those bombs.
The downside though was that Bendy was able to finally get the button out. As crewmate, you can't actually just put the button down and not use it, otherwise you won't, like, you can't spawn another one until it's out.
Yep.
Those bomb holds are so good from Dakota. Being able to control the trajectory of the bomb like that is dangerous. Nice recovery mix up.
But he's still covering the landing spot decently well. He's like he's mostly on the ball with like where Dakota ends up going, which is pretty huge. Also, I think pretty nice game now.
Those bears are catching Dakota way more now.
Oh my god, the perfect platform read means that Dakota is now down by a stock in a bit. And Bendy is just still playing really well around him. Like, Dakota is just having a tough time getting in and actually getting any damage. He's trying a little too hard on like trying to zone things out. And Bendy is an opening, gets right in, and then it's bye-bye Dakota.
I do think the stage the stage has a big factor here, because those small platforms with crewmates like very floaty jumps allows them to just like use them very quickly.
Yeah.
Ooh, that forward strong almost killing.
Bendy is not done. Get the roll in read, and Bendy is just clapping. That game was huge. Like after the second stock was taken, even that second stock, Bendy was just on a roll. Dakota could not figure out how to get in. That was the thing. Dakota could just not find his way in through that endless assault, through just Bendy's general movement. Bendy like picked his spots to get around what Dakota's trying to do really well. Parried the bomb, so it became a lot more of an uncertainty to use it as a tool. And now Dakota just needs to try and see if he can find a different footing by swapping to Suitcase for game number 3 on Cheat Top Lodge.
Honestly, Suitcase is not a character that I was expecting to see from Dakota, and it seems that they've switched positions again.
I suppose that's what happened. But yeah, we're seeing a Workshop Classic against the Workshop Classic with Crewmate versus Suitcase. Two little red fellas duking it out.
A little bit sussy. I actually can't tell the
might not
difference
be
between the
so.
two, you know. I think one of them is the imposter. I can't tell. The movement on the backward wave dash into the nair is kind of crazy.
Alright, so far we're seeing the Suitcase struggling a little bit, but okay. There we go, nice. Gets the little strong throw. Oh wait, this is potentially huge. Oh, doesn't quite convert that edge guard into a kill. But still a lot of damage, a lot evened out. Having this projectile, switching up the projectile you have might actually be the play, so having this might actually be pretty solid, but I'm testing at the safe hat and gets parried.
Though Dakota losing that option with the bomb hold is Gotta cost him a little bit. Now you have a bit more of predictable projectile, and Bendy is shown to like parry very well, especially in workshop.
That is the third or so time where Bendy has caught Dakota wanting to air dodge in that situation, air dodging right into the up strong. Dakota needs to catch himself and not have that happen again if he wants to have a better shot this set.
You know, I gotta shout out to T, dude. Like, they made the button so well. Like, the nerves, it gets to people. They're just like, no, like, it can't be me. I can't get hit by the up strong.
And then they get hit by the up strong.
Yeah, they just like, it forces so much, like, options because, you know, you're just stuck there. You want to get out. And you realize the air dodge is not gonna help you. It's just gonna drag you back in. You're still allowed to attack in it at least, but Bendy seems to be taking it away from here again. Okay.
Let's see, Dakota is still struggling. He's getting kind of juggled. And another up strong catch. Like, the anti-airs at the correct time that Bendy's been getting with those are insane. And it's not the first time, nor will it probably be the last.
Okay. Bendy's advantage with crewmate is going insane right now. That bear is allowing them to just get out of this, like, as a poke, being able to get out of the situation, just change your movement, and we're using the end special now. Bendy seems to be
Bendy's feeling it.
yeah, for sure. Ooh, that bear. It didn't even come out with the hitbox, but that movement. Okay. Dakota. Finally getting that stock. 73% though. Still a big lead and gap to get through. Especially that they can't seem to catch Bendy at all. Crewmates is seemingly flipping out of these situations. And no.
And it happens again! It happens again! The air dodge gets caught right into the button, right into Bendy's electric hands. And with another tase. Dakota is kind of looking down for the count. I don't know, like, that's pretty rough. And Dakota felt that the suitcase has been detained, no longer allowed, and going right back to the trusty old Torget to see what he can do.
It's been lost in the airport. The suitcase is lost in the airport, guys.
Yeah.
This is not what I've expected to come from this, like, matches. Like, the crewmate is going pretty hard.
Crewmate's kinda cooking with gas, I gotta be honest.
It has been the secret boss that we've been waiting for in workshop. Oh. Okay, the nairs. I think Dakota's just trying to get his footing now. I think they're understanding it a little bit better. They just need to play a little bit slower. Because Bendy, you cannot try to play at the same pace as Bendy. Bendy will outbutton you somehow in some way, and they know how to deal with that, like, chaos. Yeah, they're just using their movement, trying to press as much buttons as they can. Using the bear, like, all these burst movements is, like, helping Bendy a lot.
Yeah, but right now Dakota is looking pretty dominant, at least off the opponent's first stock. Really a lot better, but ends up falling for just getting paranoid once again, but managing to catch Bendy, trying to approach, just getting those bears. And okay, let's see what's unfortunate being here. Bendy's gonna be really slow and easy. He ends up getting caught out of that back here, a lot of damage.
Okay, ended up parrying the bear there, it seems. Costing him not as much. Nice hold there. That's the best thing about Torgo, is being able to hold that projectile, just screwing up their parry timing.
There's no way.
The most active hitbox in workshop. You've seen it here, folks.
Yep. Bo stuck his thumb into that and exploded for it. Let's see, the gun's on that play, and activating it. Not really getting it off it, but getting it off the field is still pretty nice. Okay, Bendy is landing. Not getting out of a general situation thanks to the vent. Dakota putting himself in a kind of a rough spot, but managed to get back. But still getting at heart, still getting converted on a bunch of bits. Now back to center stage. Let's see. Okay, thankfully, he has that parry. He has to steal his stock, and now Dakota is finally finding his bearing, getting to have a lead again after what happened in game 2 and game 3. The stage pick, I think, has also been working wonders.
Yeah. Crewmate doesn't
it's
have...
a lot harder for Bendy to run away here.
Exactly.
If we
Crewmate
compare
doesn't...
to, say,
Having those higher platforms does not help Crewmate at all, because like now they have to like use a
it's
double
lot
jump.
harder to get to the top platform to move around.
And it's not as
Nice work
shocking.
first from
Okay.
Dakota. That's probably gonna be a kill. Yep.
Ooh, just outside of
Could've
Galaxy.
lived, but it's, pretty hard to get out of, and now Bendy is making it back. Dakota is in the blender.
Oh, using their double jump.
Jump ends up getting
What
caught. That up strong is huge.
was
Not gonna kill just
that?
yet, but still really rough situation to be in for Dakota right here.
That was insane! Oh my gosh.
Alright, the crewmate is trying to just play a bit slow and steady. See who gets it first.
Cannot get hit by that end special. That tipper will...
Right now.
Okay, nice punish
Nice,
with the...
managed to get
Oh,
he's holding it, throwing it.
calculating the
Really
angle.
patient right now.
All these bomb mix-ups, trying to
He's
make...
just doing his best to not fall for any of Dakota's tricks. Oh, tries really hard to commit to the up strong.
Hitting it
Landing
with
right
their
into
up
Dakota's
down
hands,
strong.
doesn't kill just yet.
Okay, nice hold,
Okay,
just
goes
putting
for
in
the hold now.
neutral.
It's gonna be a bit tricky again. A lot of neutral. Okay, the button's on the field.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, a little bit of
strong.
just
The
going back and
strong.
forth, managing to bait out that strong from Bendy, and managed to get probably what was very precise kill percent.
I'm getting
to seal off that
stressed.
stock.
I'm getting stressed. The
For
crewmate is
Dakota.
cooking. It don't like how is the crewmate moving like that? With what rate does it have to? But we're finally going into game 5 here.
Seeing on the field gate for game 5. One of the big things that are common with this, with the first thing we saw when Bendy started picking up steam on the set, which is Crystal Oasis, is the general platform height. So we'll see if Bendy can use those to move around as well as he did in that game.
Yeah,
Or if they can adjust around it.
honestly, a pretty smart like counter pick from Bendy here to go into a stage that like can go from far platforms to in between. Okay, that's spiked it. Oh,
my
the
god, gets
double
another
dunk.
again. That's pretty good for Bendy to get right out the gate here. Good stall, gets to land perfectly safe, takes it really easy. Like one of the big things Bendy is like just doing that unironically is like the core of what makes his game plan so solid, is he's willing to do nothing. He's willing to just not press a button until he needs to. He's willing to wait things out and then just whip punish you. So he just wait. Not like doesn't need to constantly press buttons. Sometimes is willing to do the singular option that is frame 0, which is nothing.
Yeah, it's
Dakota
it. I was gonna say it was a battle of patience, and I was really afraid that Upstrong was gonna hit.
Yeah. Alright, some nice damage coming out from Dakota. There's no jump on this crewmate, by the way. It has to be forced into the vent. Oh my god, that doesn't properly connect on that platform? That's annoying. That is also very common for Imperial Gates platforms, TSP. They're a little bit higher than you want them to on a lot of characters. Okay, but Dakota managed to climb right nicely back in terms of percent. Let's see if he can be the one to take the next stock. Oh my gosh, I saw the bomb to try and use it as much as possible. Okay, that button is so close to being on deck, but managed to get that whiff punish on that forward, and Dakota now off the stock. One has been used. Does not get the carry on that bomb. Oh my god. This next stock could be lost at any moment. Okay, Dakota's just taking it easy, kind of just moving around, baiting it a little bit with water juice. Managed to narrowly dodge that up strong attempt from Bendy and rack up a lot more percent. Can he use this button for anything? Oh, doesn't quite do it.
Ooh, Bendy losing their cool now. Feel like
The bomb delay of all time. If that had converted to kill, I might have screamed. That's not no mic. I would have screamed.
not a wood.
Oh my god! Gets the bomb, finally gets the strong conversion, and with a nice, really solid amount of momentum to end out that set, Dakota has advanced into winners finals where he will be playing against Lancon.
These sets are stressful to watch.
That was a nail biter. Like my nails are like messed up because of this. my nails are fucked.
Okay, after that nail biting set, we're gonna be going into winners finals here, into Lancon and Dakota.
Oh man, we're moving right into what we're gonna be seeing, which is Ozzy and Mr. Baggy versus Torga. We're gonna be seeing the same characters we've been seeing them play. We're not seeing any swap ups, and we're gonna be going into Merchant Port for our first game.
Now is the time to just pull out the guns, you know, like you cannot mess up here. Winners finals is so big, you get to be grand final, you get to sit in that